In this video, we're going to check out the BiCut Supercut compound cutters from Wiha. We've had these on the channel before, and we've cut some pretty insane stuff with it. We've cut bolts in half, and in fact, we ended up destroying these. We bent the whole handle out of alignment. Oh, it's going to do it. It's going to do it. It's absolutely going to cut this. I just want to make sure my fingers aren't in the way. They're pretty impressive. That's thick. That's crazy. They definitely are high leverage. Pretty wide stuff, man. We cut this bolt in half with these pliers. Go check out the live if you want to see that. Now, we tried to do it again, but we actually broke them. We're stronger than these pliers are. So these are the Wihas. They have the power button, and you can see they are permanently stuck open. And they also, the button no longer does anything. And the pliers are completely separated. It turns out these things give you more leverage than what the pivot points and the hinges and things can even stand up to. So we're going to look at a practical application for these. As an electrician, should you consider these? Are these worth your money? And does the power button here that enables us to get more leverage even a practical application for an electrician? Let's find out. So what we're going to do, we're going to open these in their widest position possible, and we're going to look at a range of materials. This is number 2. It's aluminum and fairly common. This is number 8. 8.3 to be exact. And you're going to see we're not in the high leverage mode just yet. And we're going to start to get some bites on this. And you're going to see where, yeah, we could easily cut this with some added chomps in there. Let's see if the power mode actually helps us get a better bite on this. And let's see how it does. So you can see how hard we were pushing before. We're going to go into the power cut mode, and absolutely like butter. Pretty impressive from the Wiha. Now, there's something I want to check. I know you guys are probably curious too. If someone said, what are the best diagonal cutters that you can buy as an electrician? Without a doubt, I've used these for so long. They're tried and true. They're sometimes hard to find. I had to go to a supply house to get these. These are my absolute favorite. There's something iconic about these Kleins, and they're just my favorite. I like the pivot point because you get a free fulcrum when prying staples and things like that. It just gives you a better angle to kind of work on things. We're going to look to see, is the pivot point under exaggerated? So what I mean by that, right, they're open fully here. You can see where the hinge is very close to here. And then the pivot point changes the hinge to where it opens up back here. So obviously you're going to get more leverage. Now, if we look at the Klein, pivot point looks pretty close to the edge here too. But I feel like I get a little bit more leverage than these when they're in both modes. I really think that you wind up with less leverage than a standard pair. And then you wind up with crazy leverage once it's all said and done. Also, we're going to look at the teeth difference here so we can see which ones. I would imagine the Kleins will probably wind up actually sharper. And then these are just relying on the leverage to make the cut. I think these are more probably for cutting. They definitely feel like they mean business. So we're going to kind of look at the differences here just really quick. I'm going to cut that same piece of cable so we can see for ourselves. Honestly, towards the end, if I didn't put it in the power mode, I would have had a really hard time cutting that cable. And we're going to cut the same cable with these Kleins. These Kleins are absolutely brand new, so you guys are in for a treat. Let's see what we got. So we got the cable here. We are going to get a fairly big bite on this. I feel like we're already going to do better than the Wihas. Oh no. Nope. Okay, so we're definitely going to need 2 hands to do it. Oh, that's insane. Okay. Let's give it a little wiggle, right? Everyone knows that trick. Break some strands. And let's try to keep cutting through it. Yep. Okay, let's try it with the Wiha again because I'm still in denial. Before I made this video, right? Honestly, I bought these because I thought that they were better. I've always liked these. I didn't really think they were better. I prefer these, right? I didn't think that there was a practical use for these as an electrician. So the beginning of this video, I was going to say, no, you probably don't need these as an electrician. But, damn, these things actually kind of came through. Let's see. Let's see how they do on this, right? We're going to have to take a couple of bites at it, obviously. But the leverage on these is just absolutely mind-boggling how good they are. Look at this. And like just right here. And you can really just take your time. And we're through with like really no muscle. And then before, whenever we started squeezing on these, we opened these up to the biggest setting. We got a good bite on there and flattened it down. Then you come back with your power button. It's already flat, so it fits in there nicely. And it's probably just be one swift chomp, isn't it? Pretty much, yeah. And it's a clean cut, a very clean cut. Dang, these actually outperformed my expectations, right? Let's look at the MC. We got hospital grade MC. It's got that extra back strap in there. These will cut it, actually. I can feel it already. That's going to cut nicely. If we needed more leverage, we can always chomp down, close them, push the power button, and just wind up with that much more leverage. Insane. You know what I'm probably going to wind up doing? I'm probably going to wind up putting cold shrink on these handles, and I'll have a video for you guys very soon on how to do that, because it's something that I do with just about all my tools whenever I was in the field. And it's a huge difference. Also added protection. Let's look at some number 2 aluminum real quick. Here's some number 2 aluminum. I want to try my Kleins again because it's what I grew up with. See if we can get a bite on here. It's not gonna. It's just not enough leverage. Get a bite on here with the power cutters. Like freaking butter, no way. Look at that, and I was grabbing up here, not even down here. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna get 1 bite, 2 bites, get on the cable, and then if I really wanted to, I could reach back here and just smash it with some finger strength right there. Insane. We've actually cut bolts like this in half with these before, so I knew they were very powerful, but man, I really didn't think they were going to do that good. And I stand corrected, so that was kind of humbling. Very cool. I'm torn now. I really am, because I just bought these expecting to do a little bit more, right? The original thought was that these were under-exaggerated power until you hit the power mode. But then, right before I even tested, I looked at the pivot point, and we could see where my theory was instantly wrong. And damn, very impressive. I wish these opened up a little bit more, but I don't know what to say, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Wow. We'll see you guys in the next one.